March 7th is a playable character who was once saved from eternal ice by the Astral Express. She travels with them, always bringing her camera in hopes of capturing a memento from her past. Here's a possible video intro. Meet March 7th, a playable character who was rescued from eternal ice by the Astral Express. She now travels with them, always carrying her camera in hopes of capturing a memento from her past. Join her on an adventure through time and space as she uncovers the secrets of her past and discovers new worlds beyond her wildest dreams. March 7th was an ordinary girl who lived in a peaceful town. She had no memories of her past, only a vague feeling that she was different from others. She enjoyed playing video games, especially honkai, Star Rail, a popular online RPG. In the game, she was a powerful warrior who fought against the honkai, a mysterious force that threatened to destroy the world. One day, she received a strange message from an unknown sender. It said, "You are not who you think you are. You have a destiny that awaits you. Follow the Star Rail and find the truth." She was curious and intrigued by the message, so she decided to follow it. She logged into the game and entered a secret code that led her to a hidden area. There, she found a portal that transported her to another dimension. She arrived in a world that looked like the game, but was more realistic and dangerous. She realized that she was not playing anymore, but living in the game. She also noticed that she had a mark on her arm that glowed with a blue light. It was the symbol of the preservation, a mysterious entity that protected the world from the honkai. She felt a connection to it, but did not know why. She decided to explore the world and find out more about her origins and her connection to the preservation. Along the way, she met new friends who joined her on her journey. They were also players who had received the same message and had entered the portal. They formed a team and called themselves the Star Railers. They faced various challenges and dangers as they traveled across different regions and fought against the honkai. They also encountered enemies who wanted to stop them from reaching their destination. They were the Corruption, a group of people who had been corrupted by the honkai and served its will. They had a mark on their arm that glowed with a red light. It was the symbol of the destruction, a mysterious entity that opposed the preservation and wanted to end the world. March 7th discovered that she had a special ability to shield her allies and freeze her opponents with ice. She used this ability to help her team and overcome obstacles. She also learned more about the preservation and the destruction, and their roles in the world's history and fate. She realized that she had a crucial part to play in the final battle between them. She wondered if she would ever find out who she really was and where she came from. She hoped that by following the Star Rail, she would find the answers she sought. She also hoped that she would be able to return to her own world someday. But for now, she was determined to fulfill her destiny and save the world from the honkai. March 7th, voice actor is Skylar Davenport in English and Ogura Yui in Japanese. Skylar Davenport is also known for voicing characters like Miu Edelfelt in Fate Kaleid Liner Prisma Ilia and Kanae Shinju in SSSS, Gridman. Ogura Yui is also known for voicing characters like Vanica Zogratis in Black Clover and Yuno Hathrul in Aquarion Evil. March 7th is a powerful ice mage who can protect her allies and freeze her foes. She has 4 abilities that make her a versatile and formidable fighter. Basic attack. March 7th unleashes a blast of ice magic that hits a single enemy, dealing ice damage and lowering their speed for 1 turn. Skill. March 7th conjures a shield of ice around an ally, absorbing damage for 3 turns. The shield also reflects some of the damage back to the attacker. March 7th can only shield 1 ally at a time. Ultimate. March 7th summons a storm of ice shards that rain down on all enemies, dealing ice damage and having a chance to freeze them for 1 turn. Frozen enemies cannot act or take damage until they thaw. Passive Eidolons. March 7th gains defense and reduces her cooldowns by 1 turn whenever she shields an ally. This makes her more durable and able to use her abilities more often. March 7th also has a unique technique that activates at the start of battle. She randomly freezes 1 enemy for 2 turns, giving her team an advantage. This technique can only be used once per battle. March 7th is an enthusiastic and cheerful mage who loves to help her friends and have fun. She is always looking for new ways to improve her ice magic and learn new tricks. She is loyal, optimistic, and adventurous. She is a great addition to any team that needs some extra protection and crowd control. March 7th is a powerful ice mage who can freeze her enemies and deal massive damage with her traces. Her basic attack, Frigid Cold Arrow, shoots a sharp icicle that pierces through the enemy's defenses. Her skill attack, Ice Shield, protects an ally with a layer of ice that also harms nearby foes with its cold aura. Her ultimate, Frozen World, unleashes a blizzard that engulfs the entire battlefield and freezes everything in its path. Her technique, Ice Age, gives her an advantage by freezing a random enemy at the start of battle and making them more vulnerable to her attacks. March 7th is a great choice for players who want to control the tempo of the battle and deal high ice damage to their enemies. To make her even stronger, you can upgrade her traces by using trace crystals, which can be obtained from various sources in the game. If you're looking for some tips on how to gear up your Genshin Impact character Rosaria, you might want to check out these relics that are available on March 7th. Depending on what role you want her to play in your team, you can choose from different sets that enhance her abilities. Guard of Wuthering Snow. This set is ideal for making Rosaria a tanky support who can protect your team with her shields. It increases her defense by 20%, her health by 15%, and her shield strength by 35%. This way, she can take more hits and keep your team safe from harm. Hunter of Glacial Forest. This set is perfect for turning Rosaria into a powerful DPS who can dish out massive ice damage. It increases her ice damage by 25%, her critical rate by 20%, and her critical damage by 50%. This way, she can unleash her full potential and freeze her enemies with ease. Knight of Purity Palace. This set is great for making Rosaria a versatile healer who can also buff your team with her shields. It increases the duration of her shields by 40%, and the healing effect of her shields by 25%. This way, she can keep your team healthy and boost their performance. Of course, you don't have to stick to one set only. You can mix and match different relics to suit your playstyle and team composition. For example, you can combine 2 pieces of Guard of Wuthering Snow and 2 pieces of Knight of Purity Palace to get both defense and healing bonuses. Or you can combine 2 pieces of Hunter of Glacial Forest and 2 pieces of any other set that boosts your attack or elemental mastery. The choice is yours. For March 7th, one of the best light cones is Day 1 of My New Life. This light cone increases her defense by 16% and the damage resistance of all allies by 8% after entering battle. This makes her more durable and supportive for the team. This light cone is perfect for players who like to play as the heroine, Alice, who is a brave and adventurous girl who travels across the galaxy in search of her lost memories. Alice is a versatile character who can use both melee and ranged attacks, as well as various skills and gadgets. She can also switch between different modes depending on the situation: normal mode, which balances offense and defense, attack mode, which boosts her damage output and speed, and defense mode, which increases her defense and healing abilities. By equipping Day 1 of My New Life, Alice can improve her defense mode even further, making her a formidable tank who can protect her allies from harm. She can also use her skills more effectively, such as Shield Bash, which stuns enemies and reduces their defense, or Starlight Heal, which restores health to herself and nearby allies. With this light cone, Alice can survive longer in battle and help her team overcome any challenge. You can get more light cones by using the warp system, which is a gacha-like feature that lets you pull for random items using warp crystals or Star Rail special passes. You can also find lower rarity light cones in treasure chests or as quest rewards. The higher the rarity of the light cone, the more powerful and rare it is. You can also upgrade your light cones by using materials or other light cones of the same type. Light cones are a fun and exciting way to customize your character and gameplay in Star Rail. Try to collect them all and see what effects they have on your adventure. March 7th, eidolons are the manifestations of her memories and emotions. They are powerful allies that can enhance her abilities and protect her friends. Here is a brief introduction of each eidolon and their effects. Memory of You is an eidolon that represents March 7th's love for someone who is no longer with her. It boosts her counterattack skills and adds ice damage to her attacks. This eidolon can help March 7th deal more damage and freeze enemies. Memory of It is an eidolon that represents March 7th's regret for something that she failed to do. It helps her recover energy faster when she uses her ultimate skill to freeze enemies. This eidolon can help March 7th unleash her ultimate more often and control the battlefield. Memory of everything is an eidolon that represents March 7th's desire to remember everything that happened in her life. It increases the level of her ultimate and basic attack skills, making them more powerful and effective. This eidolon can help March 7th enhance her overall performance and versatility. Don't want to lose is an eidolon that represents March 7th's fear of losing someone important to her. It grants a shield to the ally with the lowest health percentage, protecting them from harm. This eidolon can help March 7th support her teammates and prevent them from dying. Don't want to forget is an eidolon that represents March 7th's determination to keep her memories alive. It increases the level of her skill and talent skills, making them more potent and useful. This eidolon can help March 7th improve her special abilities and effects. Just like this, always, is an eidolon that represents March 7th's wish to stay with her friends forever. It heals the allies who are shielded by her skill at the beginning of each turn, restoring their health and vitality. This eidolon can help March 7th heal her teammates and sustain them in battle. For March 7th, some of the best team combinations are March 7th plus Tingyun plus Himeko. This team focuses on ice damage and freezing enemies. March 7th can provide shields and freeze a random enemy at the start of battle. Tingyun can deal ice damage and increase her own critical rate. Himeko can deal ice damage and reduce enemies' defense. March 7th plus Danheng plus Blade. This team combines ice and fire elements to create a powerful burst damage. March 7th can freeze enemies and trigger Danheng's passive skill that deals more damage to enemies with low HP. Danheng can also use his polearm to break enemy shields and weaknesses. Blade can deal fire damage and inflict burn status on enemies. March 7th plus Asta plus Branya. This team is good for exploration and survival. March 7th can shield herself and her allies from damage and heal them with her ultimate skill. Asta can use her telescope to scan the environment and reveal hidden secrets. Branya can use her Bellowbog Guardian to fight enemies and protect her teammates. Thanks for joining March 7th on her journey through time and space. We hope you enjoyed discovering new worlds and uncovering the secrets of her past. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more adventures with March 7th and the Astral Express.